Okay, so you want to get better at SEO? Here are 3 things you should focus on. Let's go. At the most basic level, SEO is made up of content, architecture, and backlinks. Those are the 3 things to focus on. Here's what each of those mean. Let's start with content. So first, begin by doing keyword research using a tool like SEMrush, Ahrefs, or one of the free keyword research tools, and look for the keywords that you have a good chance of ranking for. Those are the ones that are going to have a decent search volume, but they're not super competitive. So you don't want to go after keywords that have no searches, but you also don't want to go after the super competitive stuff. So it is sort of a fine art of figuring out the right balance there. And then when you're ready to create content, you can create content in a variety of different ways. It doesn't just have to be a blog post. You can create video content, you can create infographics and try to rank on Google Images. But the idea here is to create content around those keywords that you've prioritized that really answers the search intent. The second pillar of great SEO is architecture. This really involves how your site is built, the structure, everything that's under the surface. So think of content and backlinks as like the top of the iceberg, and architecture is everything that's under the water. There's a lot there. So this could be things like making sure your site loads quickly, making sure it's mobile responsive and has good usability, making sure that you're using title tags and H1s and meta descriptions, all those different things that go into technical SEO. That's really what we're talking about here. And then also the on-site optimization that you have to do to interlink your pages and all the stuff that's behind the scenes. And finally, we get the backlinks. This is where a lot of folks think that all the SEO magic happens, but really if you're creating great content and you're getting some traffic to your site, you're going to get backlinks naturally, but you can always augment this by sharing your content on social media, by doing some cold email outreach campaigns to let people know that you've just created an amazing resource. But again, you have to create great content or people will not want to link back to you. And no matter what you do, never do any of these dark, shady, black hat tactics where you're buying links or doing things like that, because Google is smart and they will figure it out. So the backlinks will come over time, but you can augment that with some proactive outreach and social sharing. So there you have it. That's my take on the basics of SEO. Of course, if you ask other SEO professionals, they're going to give you a different approach probably. So of course, this is not a one-size-fits-all approach. This is just something that's worked well for me over the years, and I hope it works well for you. For more marketing tips, hit that like button and also follow. Take care.